Hey guys, this is William with Rank Fortress Digital Marketing. We are a white label SEO and web design provider. In today's video, we're going to be doing an SEO audit for a local Indian restaurant. Yes, right, a local Indian restaurant. We're going to show you some tips, some tricks, some things to do, things not to do, that sort of thing. What you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, if there is anything, and how we can help you dominate your market. Without further ado, let's dive right into this SEO audit. Alright, so let's look at the website, see what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong. Alright, you have an order online button. So it looks like mainly you don't really want phone calls. You want people to order online, whether that's through Uber, DoorDash, or Grubhub, or Seamless, or Postmates. So that's cool. Alright, you got your, let's see what you got. You got your menu. Okay, you got your reservation ability. That pops open into... There we go. We have a gallery because people love to see what type of food they're going to be getting, the setup, the location. All right. I love Indian food, by the way. So let's look. You got articles or recipes. And we'll go over all of this. It's pretty cool. And you got catering. You do a catering. That's really good. Alright, but you wanted me to look specifically at the keyword Indian restaurant in Lexington. Alright, so let's go back to the home page. Order online, book a table online. You tell a little bit about yourself. View full menu. Open large space, good vibes, great atmosphere, and your menu. Alright, see your Google reviews down here. However, they're not tied to the actual GMB, and that's what we want. You do have a leave a review button that's tied to your GMB. That's great. Alright, so if you're located in Lexington, let's just see how many times you're mentioning Lexington. Okay, so you mentioned 8 times on the website, which is good. That's just enough. And then you have your menu and everything else. So what would I do? And what would I do different? So, specifically with restaurants, right? I'm really not a fan of this up here, right? Or you see, if I scroll down, then I can definitely read your menu because it's a black with the orange. But if I scroll up, the black background disappears. I personally would have it so that that black background stays all the time, because there are some people that cannot barely read. You can barely read this, right? Unless I scroll over it and you see a drop down. All right, order online. I would put specifically always when I put in my header. I always okay, Indian restaurant, and what's your location? You put Lexington here, so that's not too bad. That's fine. View full menu, right? I would necessarily view full menu. I don't see, like, on your home page, I see about the menu, but I don't see, nothing here that says anything about reservations. I don't see anything in here in the body about us. I don't see anything in here about your gallery. So what I want on the home page is I want everything that's in your menu, like the menu, the reservation, the about us, the gallery, your blog. I want that all on the home page in little blocks. Like I want it all tied together, right? I would change the layout on the home page a little bit, tie it all together. Now, as far as the articles or the recipes, I actually like the way you have this set up, right? I'd be posting these at least four a month, right? I don't know why these all look like they all were posted. You're posting, let's say, August 18th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then on the 16th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then nothing for months. All right? So I would get more consistent in my blog posting, number one. Number two, I would take these blogs and make them into a YouTube video. And people love, when it comes to restaurants and recipes on YouTube. That's number two. Then I would then turn this into a podcast, and I would also turn it into a press release. All right, this is just what I do every single time. Why? Because it establishes what I do, where I do it, and it gives Google my voice, and it shows them my content. Okay, now let's look at your rankings. So for Indian restaurant, you're in the top 6. In Indian restaurant Lexington with a city, you're in the top 3. This is in a 5-mile radius, which is really good. Okay, 5 miles. I could go out to 10 miles and show you that as well, if you would like. All right, but let's look at this. So this is in a 5-mile radius. So you're dominating. Top 3. You could do a little bit better. I could get you in the top 1. I could push it some more. All right, but then if we take off that city, because most people, if I'm in Lexington, I'm not typing in Indian restaurant Lexington, right? Anybody can get you ranked for the keyword plus location. Okay, a lot of SEOs do that, and it's bullshit, quite honestly. Take off that location, go Indian restaurant. Well, now you're not in the top 3. You're in the top 6, kissing about 7. Let's look at that. So, in a 5-mile radius, you're in the top 6. This right here, your weakest areas, you're in red, where it's 20 plus, here, here, and here. So, if I was going to dominate this map, I'm going to come in and I'm going to specifically start talking and pushing out articles and blogs about these specific areas. Like this is in Winchester, right? This is near Winchester. This is near Frankfurt. This is near Daneville. This is near Paint Luck, right? So I'm going to start putting information and blogs about Indian restaurant in those specific areas, right? Why am I going to do that? Because Google then goes, oh, your restaurant services Winchester as well because you're within that 5-mile radius. Marketing wise, we know from stats and polls that most people stay within a 5-mile radius. Anything outside of that, they're not really going past a 5-mile radius, okay? How much would it cost for me to do this? So if you went to Lexington, just give you an example. Here's how I do everything. It's based on what population, you know. This is going to be in Lexington, and what's your population? 320. It's going to cost you about $500. Literally $500, and it would take me less than 30 days to get you in the top 3. So I hope this video helped. Without further ado, and I'm going to send you a custom game plan over as well, what I would do and how I would do it and how much it would cost. I'm going to send that all over to you. Any of you guys out there want me to do an SEO audit for you, give you a custom game plan, just comment below on the video and I will get that over to you. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. You have a great day and be blessed.